introduce the guests who are joining me on stage. Principal, Mr. Benjamin Blakely. Assistant Principal, Mr. Tarek Katan. Assistant Principal, Mr. Pete Hernan. Dean of Students, Mr. Curry Gallagher. Dean of Students, Mr. Rene Valdez. Dean of Students, Mr. Keith White. Associate Superintendent, Dr. Sue Feeney. Director of Technology, Mr. Tim Prost. Director of Delta and Summit Learning Center, Dr. Brian Roberts. School Board Member, Mrs. Candace Cantello. School Board Member, Ms. Sarah Kalinsky-Roll. And School Board Member, Ms. Sheila Wilson-Collier, and our amazing Eisenhower faculty and staff. At this time, with those graduates who are in the choir, please proceed to the choir area. It's my pleasure to introduce Betsaida Arambula. She has been a member of NHS, Mathletes, Student Council, an AP mentor, a math lab tutor, and a freshman mentor. Betsaida has been selected as the senior who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I ask that you stand and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. The posting of the colors will be our Eisenhower JROTC. Color Guard, parade the colors. Our choir director, Miss Tina Jacqueline, will now lead the choir in the singing of Flying Solo. Thank you, choir, and thank you, Miss Jacqueline. At this time, we would like to recognize those graduating seniors who have volunteered to enter military service for the purpose of supporting protecting the many freedoms and prosperity our country enjoys. Will the following students please rise when your name is called? Rosalia Alba, United States Navy. Joshua Dent, United States Marine Corps. Isaiah Johnson, United States Marine Corps. Alejandro Hernandez, United States Marine Corps. Adrian Gonzalez, United States Army. Joshua Adams, United States Army, National Guard. Serving our country during this period of world unrest causes us to reflect and to appreciate the commitment of our young people. Please join me in celebrating their decision to serve our country. For their academic achievement earned during their 4 years at Eisenhower, we'd like to recognize the top 10 seniors in the class of 2023. Seniors, when I call your name, please come forward and receive your top 10 medallion. Gloria Guerrero. Itzada Arambula. Jayla Mabry. Ernesto Perez. Cynthia Nieves. Leslie Rodriguez. Andrea Caratachela. Lydie Carrillo. Cassandra Galindo. Emily Zarco Delgado. Congratulations to Eisenhower High School Class of 2023 Academic Top 10 graduates. The next recognition that will be presented this evening is the Distinguished Alumni Award. This award is presented to those alumni who have significant contributions to their community and at Eisenhower High School. Assistant Principal Mr. Pete Hernan will induct this year's Distinguished Alumnus.
Typically, when one considers how to impact social change and justice, images of large protests and marches come to mind. However, the willingness to enact change in multiple avenues can create an effect that allows others to follow your message of change and equality in a more impactful manner. Dinah Claudia, our 2023 Dwight D. Eisenhower Distinguished Alumni Award recipient, followed her message for change in a variety of unique ways. After graduating from Eisenhower in 2018, as the valedictorian, she moved on to the University of Chicago, where she thrived as a student and a voice for social justice. Whether Miss Clotty was interviewing Michelle Obama or acting as a communications intern for Kamala Harris's presidential campaign, her voice was strong and her message was heard. While striving academically in college, where she earned Dean's List honors as well as the Diversity Leadership Award, Dinah continued to use her voice as a vehicle for justice. She was the founding president of the Organization of Black Students, where she initiated the first ever Black Convocation in the school's history, which is an event that is designed to expose the richness and breadth of the Black community on the University of Chicago's campus. In her professional life, her mentality and focus towards social change did not waver. As a program manager for the Leadership and Society Initiative for the University of Chicago, Ms. Clotty supports accomplished executives in successfully transitioning from their long-standing careers toward purposeful next chapters of leadership for society. Additionally, she is the CEO and founder of Couture, a handcrafted clothing line which incorporates her crocheting skills to create fashion that adds to the discussion about social change in an accessible and hopeful manner. Miss Dinah Clotty is truly an individual who embraces and lives the ideals, characteristics, and qualities of which Eisenhower High School is instilling within each of our students. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure and honor to present the 2023 Dwight D. Eisenhower Distinguished Alumni Award to Dinah Clotty. Unfortunately, Dinah is not able to join us this evening as she is attending her sister's graduation from Harvard.
Our student speaker this evening is the IHSA Speech Champion in Radio Speaking. She is a 3-time state qualifier and a 2-time national qualifier for speech. Among her many other accomplishments, she has been awarded the Illinois Commendation of Biliteracy and the John Philip Soso Award. This young lady has had a 4.0 GPA all 4 years of high school. She is an AP and an Illinois State Scholar who was accepted into 19 colleges with over $300,000 cumulative in scholarship offers. She will be attending Harvard University. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my true pleasure to introduce Senior Jayla Mabry.
Good evening, everyone. First and foremost, I'd like to offer a warm welcome to all administration, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2023. For those of you who don't know, my name is Jayla Mabry, often referred to as Jayla Mabry from the Cardinal Speech Team. And today, I'm just so honored to be standing here before you all. The class of 2023 has arguably had one of the most interesting high school experiences. For one, we started with a normal, regular freshman year, and then one week the thing happened, and all of a sudden we were stuck at home for over a year. But then we came back, and it was weird. We were all in masks, and people were stealing soap dispensers from the bathrooms for some reason. and then a year later, it felt like we almost returned to normalcy. And now, here we are, the day we've all dreamed of. Personally, I believe we deserve all the praise we can get just for making it through all that. But believe it or not, we did. And now we can finally celebrate and bask in the fruits of our labor. Around this time 4 years ago, I graduated from Keller Middle School. And I remember all of my friends would say, you're going to Eisenhower, that's the ghetto school. I didn't want to come here because of some preconceived notion I got from other 13-year-olds. But my 4 years here have given me some of the most invaluable experiences I've had in my life. Some of the best teachers, lessons, connections, activities, and most importantly, friendships. So I'd like to thank everyone here for that. And I want this little memory of mine to just serve as a reminder that we as human beings should not allow others' opinions to cause us any strife. Because quite frankly, what other people think ain't got nothing to do with us. This wonderful group that sits before me is full of people with an array of different backgrounds, identities, skills, talents, and passions. And I could not be prouder to be a part of this rich tapestry. Eisenhower is not a ghetto school. Ike, as we so affectionately call it, with its rich cultural diversity and experiences, prepared me for Harvard University. I can't believe I ever thought I'd achieve anything less here. Now, this address is absolutely for our wonderful graduating class, but I couldn't get up here without saying a few thank yous. Don't worry, I'll make them fast. I am eternally grateful to every single teacher I've ever had at Eisenhower. But I'd like to offer a special thank you to Mr. Urban, Dr. Antos, Mrs. Konzelman, Ms. Correa, Mrs. Philo, Mrs. Probst, Mrs. Height, and Mrs. Guzman. Thank you to the speech team, NHS, and the Cardinal Regiment. And most importantly, thank you to my family for being there with me every step of the way. My high school experience would not have been the same without you. No matter what it took to get to this day, we are all here now, and we should be proud. A lot of us have witnessed some of the harsh realities of the world, lost friends and family to COVID, and many of us will soon come to know them as we step into the real world. So I feel like that should give you all the more reason to have your moment today. Smile, laugh, cry, take pictures with your friends and family, talk about your plans for the future. Soak it all in. And whether you're someone who will sob as they exit these doors, or someone who will run out of them at full speed, just be sure to cherish this experience. You deserve it. And if you haven't heard a word I've said all evening, please just take this last thought with you. I know it's cliche, but life is short, and while high school is ending, our lives are truly beginning. The great Maya Angelou once said, "The horizon leans forward, offering you space to place new steps of change." Y este mensaje es la parte más importante de este discurso. Así que quiero decirlo en español para las personas presentes que solo hablan español. Maya Angelou dijo una vez, "El horizonte se inclina hacia adelante, ofreciéndote espacio para cruzar nuevos pasos de cambio. Mientras encontramos nuestro camino en este mundo, debemos ser fieles a quien somos." So when you bid your farewell to DDE today, please do not feel confined to the person you were when you walked these halls. If you want to reinvent yourself completely, if you want to become something totally different from what you were these past 4 years, do it. Don't feel obligated to stay the same. In most graduation speeches, students express the idea that it's up to us to change the world now. And while that has some truth to it, my main message is that we are granted all the freedom in the world to change, grow, discover new things about ourselves and the world around us, and blossom into whatever we desire. We have been given the tools to make what we want out of ourselves and the world. So take this opportunity and run with it. I know everyone is just itching to get their diplomas, and trust me, I am too. So in closing, I'd like to offer the grandest of congratulations to the Dwight D. Eisenhower High School class of 2023.
Good evening. I don't know if I should be following such eloquent speech. I feel like it should just be over right now. But good evening, Board of Education, District 218, colleagues, parents, and the class of 2023. As you know, I was introduced as Mr. Blakely, your proud principal here at Dwight D. Eisenhower. But let me first start by saying, yes, I am your principal for those that I have not met. I didn't get to meet every one of you guys. Some of you guys have never personally met me, but yes, I am that annoying voice that comes on the PA system periodically saying, good afternoon, students and parents, students and teachers, pardon the interruption. If my voice still isn't familiar for others, let me just point out the fact that yes, I'm Mr. Blakely, and that is Dean White. And no, we are not the same people, okay? With that out of the way, I am proud to stand before you as your principal, a position that I take very seriously, and I'm obligated to live the vision and mission of District 218 in Eisenhower High School. I hope you all understand the importance of today's commencement. This culminating event is to celebrate you. So I want you guys to take all this in. Every person in this gym is here because of you. So let's give them a round of applause. I promise not to keep you long. I know there's pictures to take, gifts to receive, dinners to have, and of course, parties to attend. I know, I've heard some of you guys having parties tonight, but we can't talk about those, right? But I want to talk to you all today about change. I want you to be change agents for your family, our communities, and our world. Many of you guys have shared with me that you are the first member of your families to achieve certain accolades. The first to do something like attend college. The first to graduate from high school after coming to the United States. And other great things that have made you and your relatives proud of this moment. I could go on and on with examples, but I want to share with you about, not necessarily about being the first, but what comes with being the first. What comes with being the first is that you have to decide to do something different or to make change. Let me talk to you about what making change is. The word change has many meanings. As a verb, it talks about making someone or something different, to replace something with something else, especially something of the same kind that is newer or better. As a noun, it's an act of instance of making or becoming different. You may not realize that you are instantly becoming different by graduating from Dwight D. Eisenhower. Different in a way that is so important to our society nowadays. A society that can be unforgiving, can be rude, cruel, and downright disrespectful. But it should be your goal and your responsibility to continue to fight and make change. Be the change agent who shower people with love, compliments, gratitude, and words of encouragement. Be willing to change a situation surrounded by bad feelings and vibes to a situation where everyone leaves smiling and feeling good. See, I too understand change. Coming to Eisenhower as a principal, I was too part of change. When I came to Eisenhower, I wasn't familiar with the communities, the school, or the students. But I knew I wanted to be part of change. I'm not saying that Eisenhower is a bad school or anything like that, but such close-knit community as Eisenhower and inviting an outsider into the district was an act of change. So graduates, I understand what you might go through in trying to make change, or what you may have to endure to make change. but in the end, the experience will grow you mentally and intellectually. See, change can be a few things. First, change can be unexpected. You may be put in a situation you had no desire that you will be a part of, but are forced to participate. Does that mean you should shy away? No, it means you should embrace this opportunity and give it your best shot, trying to achieve your desired outcome. Change can be uninvited. You may have a great thought and idea, but because no one else has suggested it, you decided better not say anything. This should not be your approach. Take on the uninvited moment, ensuring you're confident in your speech and your approach. And finally, change can be scary. In describing change, I use the words unexpected and uninvited. Those two words by themselves can cause a sense of uneasiness and fear. Instead of letting your nerves get the best of you, use those feelings to drive you and overcome these emotions that can stifle you at that moment. Way back when I attended college, we won't tell you what year, I was introduced to a poem that I recite now as an adult. And it allows me and helps me deal with those uneasy moments, like being part of change. The poem is by everyday guest, titled See It Through. And it goes, when you're up against the trouble, meet it squarely face to face. Lift your chin and set your shoulders, plant your feet and take a brace. When it's vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, but you may conquer. See it through. Black may be the clouds about you, and your future may seem grim, but don't let your nerves desert you. Keep yourself in fighting trim. If the worst is bound to happen, in spite of all that you can do, running from it will not save you. See it through. Even hope may seem but futile when with troubles you beset, but remember you are facing just what other men have met. You may fail, but fall still fighting. Don't give up whatever you do. Eyes front, head high to the finish. See it through. Congratulations, graduates of 2022.
Thank you, Mr. Blakely. At this time, I'd like to ask the administrators to come forward and call the roll of the Dwight D. Eisenhower graduating class of 2023. I would also ask that Mr. Benjamin Blakely and our 218 board members please come forward for the presentation of diplomas.
Gloria Guerrero. Roxana Ayambula. Jayla Colette Mabry. Ernesto Perez. Cynthia Guadalupe Nieves. Leslie Michelle Rodriguez. Andrea Caratachea. Lydia Carrillo. Cassandra Galindo. Emily Zarco Delgado. Mateo Pablo Acosta. Dominic Robert Adams. Jeremiah Aguilar. Alejandro David Alba. Rosalia Alba. Nadia Arlene Ray Allen. David Alvarez. Brian David Anaya. Terrell Andrews. Mauricio Andres Garcia. Adan Ariano. Christopher Ariano. Alessandra Michelle Arroyo. Angela Ortega. Elijah Astur. Jada Astorga. Ade Astorga. India Grace Banks. Jaden Barnes Hardison. Nicholas Anthony Barraza. Jonathan Barriga. Brian Joseph Barry. Jasmine Bates. Joshua Bautista. Kimberly Becerra. Anila Bell. Melanie S. Benison. Charles Bernstein. Nakaira Bernstein. Jonica Bibbs. Charles Patrick Bickle. Damian Alexander Blackman. Gianna Michaela Bogan. Jaquila Danae Bogan. Ramon Persenio. Jonathan Gregory Brown. Jersey Butler. Jasmine Christine Cacho. Yahaira Cajero. Daniela Calderon. Makaya Calhoun. Karina Campos. Jennifer Ferranco Negrete. Samantha Carrillo. Kylie Carter. Christian Anthony Casillas. Brian Castaneda. Jesus Alejandro Castaneda. Freddie Ray Castaneda Peguero. Amina Celine Castillo. Candelaria Castillo. Litzy Sarai Castillo. Jose Luis Castillo Jr. Desiree Paulina Castro. Jennifer Castro. Aaron Pavazos. Rocio Isabel Caceres Torres. Eric Chakowski. Alicia Antoinette Servania. Leonel Cervantes Ayala. Alexis Ricardo Cervantes Graciano. Nakari Chambers, Oscar Chavez, Julio Chino, Frank Figueroa, Rodrigo Cisneros, DeAndre Eugene Clark, Kiana Aaliyah Coleman, Davion Corey Connor, Eric Contreras, Rafael Contreras, Cheyenne Pope, Matthias Adrian Cozy, Sophia Peggy Ann Crockett, Esmeralda Ruby Cruz, Destiny Mariah Cummings, Joshua Skywalker Damian, Jasmine Delgado, Jennifer Delgado, Leslie Delgado, Julian Florentino De Luna, Juliana Marie De Luna, Joshua Kendall Dent Jr., Brisa Angelica Diaz, Miera Adira Diaz de Sandy, Aiden Dickerson, Eddie D. Douglas, Adon Duenas, Paris Ellison Jr., Claudio Miguel Escalona, Eileen Esparza, Alberto Esparza, Ricardo Esparza, Giancarlo Espinoza, Giovanni Espinoza, Maya Amari Farland, Zachary Scott Feynmanville, Daniel Raymond Ferguson, Marissa Angelina Fernandez, Giovanni Joshua Figueroa, Faith Flores, Francisco Flores Jr., Mariah Marie Ford, Tiara Janelle Folks, Marco T. Franco Jr., Juan Diego Fresco, Jefferson Frias, Christopher Galan, Eileen Gamez, Angela Garcia, Israel Garcia, Ricardo Garcia, Ernesto Garcia Jr., Jason Eric Gillespie, Lizette Emilia Gomez, Maria Daniela Gomez, Adrian Gonzalez, Horacio Gonzalez, Javier Gonzalez, Ashton Marcel Gray, Samaya Dania Gray, Jonathan Griffin, Kanaya Lakenya Groves, Jose Angel Guerrero, Cynthia Guzman, Melissa Alessandra Guzman, Dantas Hardy Jr., Sophia Haro, Anicia Hatcher, Stefan D'Angelo Haywood. Alejandro Hernandez. Byron Hernandez. Fabian Hernandez. Mariano Hernandez. Omar Hernandez. Robert Hernandez. Samantha Hernandez. Megan Marie Heron. Kristen Y. Herrera Morales. Jayla Heron. Micaiah Hill. Carter Hill Jr. Jasmine Hippolito. Macy Noel Holdren. Nia Tatiana Hyde. Victor Saeed Ibarra. Brandon Ibarra Curiel. Glorianne Therese Alano. Shanera Danae James Looney. Jayla Angelina Jameson. Jolette Yaramillo. Carmen Naomi Jimenez. Liana Lee Jimenez. Kalea Johnson. Talinda Johnson. Isaiah Samuel Johnson Moreno. Jakura Dakea Jones. Earl Jordan.
Mariah Nicole Caden. Kiwan Trayvon Kelly. Isabella Kessler. Angel Antonio Lagunas. Sadie Nanez. Isabella Lasso. Brandon Jared Lee. Brenda Leon. Nevaeh Lorraine Lewis. Zanila Isaiah Lewis McGee. Brian Lopez. Itzel Lopez Sandoval. Michael Love. Denise Nanciala Loki. Camila Enrique. Eric Marquez. Michelle Martinez. Carmelo Mason. D'Angelo Terrell McCollum. Brian Medina. Ashley Joanne Mejia. Allison Mendez. Adam Mendujano. Kate Mercado. Ashley Miranda. Kevin Emmanuel Molina. Monica Isabella Montoya. Elijah Moore. Mariah Moore. Juan Isaiah Moore Jr. Edward Morales. Ryan Michael Moriarty. Axel Munoz. Leslie Garelli Munoz. Melanie Danielle Munoz. Selena Munoz Thurman. William Marcel Morel. Kenyatta Sherelle Newsom. Trishawn Luton. Deshawn Kamari Nixon. Erica Rutherton. Stephen Vincent O'Connor Jr. James O'Farrell. Brianna Oliva. Anya Oliva. Jimena Oliva. Maria Jaylene Olvera. Marie Carmen Ortiz. Catherine Ortiz Soto. Mariela Pacheco. Catherine Itayan Palomo Suarez. Davion Parker. Kaylin Parquet Smith. Nayla Latavia Latrice Patterson. Dante Patter. Leilani Peralta. Santiago Armand Peralta. Benjamin Perez. Yosel Perez. Amelia Marie Petrasi. Brian Joseph Piatkowitz. Livia Socorro Clement. Tanaya Louise Potts. Ashley Bosos Ramirez. Tanaya L. Pruitt. Jelani James Pugh. Evelyn Pulido Bravo. Ashley Noel Ramirez. Jacob Ramirez. Jocelyn Anais Ramirez. Juliana Serena Ramirez Canvas. Mackenzie Nicole Ramos. Madison R. Randall. Kayla Joy Ray. Alyssa Marley Reed. Lanicia Reed. Isabella Maria Reyes. Jacob Anthony Reyes. Jacob Daniel Reyes. Maximiliano Reyes. Nathan Rico. Ida Rios. Alejandro Rivera. Dorian Robinson. Alex Rodriguez. Emilio Dante Rodriguez. Isabel Rodriguez. Vincent Rodriguez. Raul Rodriguez Mendez. Jason Gabriel Rojas. Roberto Roman Jr. Elizabeth Romano Bustamante. Vanessa Romo. Denise Roque. Andres Eduardo Rosales. Ivan Jacob Rosenthal. Guadalupe Rubalcaba Rocha. Juan Juan Pablo Sarahú. Silvia Juliana Salamanca. Moroni Josué Saldaña. Enrique Salgado. Anaí Salinas. Ramón Emiliano Sánchez. Rosalín Belinda Sánchez. Israel Sandoval. Julia Alicia Scott. Janaya Elise Scott. Malaysia Scott. Michelle Gabriela Segovia. Melissa Serna. Noelia Serna. Kobe Isaac Shepard. Karina Silva. Deontay Deshaun Smith. Sakaya C. Smith. Tegan Julie Smith. Vance Smith. LJ Smith Barry. Ronald Joseph Soto II. Yesenia Sosa. Hugo Soto Luis. Shemaya Pellis Stewart. Candace Elizabeth Stovall. Clemente Tamayo Martinez. Timaj Javion Thierry. Alejandro Fernando. Jacqueline Davis. Mario Jerome Thomas Jr. Brianna Nicole Thornhill. Emily Giselle Tiburcio. Eddie Irineo Torres. Emilio Torres. Michael Angelo Torres. Juvenal Torres III. Juan Manuel Ora. Jamira Townsend. Maria Trejo. Tervis Camus Trippett. Lamondre Tile. Isolene Valentina. Crystal Vargas. Iris A. Vargas. Samantha Star Vasquez Cupson. Joshua Vicentino. Esteban Guillermo Velasquez. Monserrat Villalba. Emily Villanueva. Perla Villanueva. Ajaya Kalantha Walker. Mariah Walker. Haley Walsh. Jamea Emil Warren. Shariah Beatley. Kai White. Tiasia Whiteside. Jordan Michaela Wharton. Jonathan Gerhard Willow. Armand Ashawn Williamson. Emil Janaya Wilson. Nyla Chanel Windrum. Cherish Janelle White. Amaya Camille Young. Fatima Abigail Zaldivar. Inelina Zaragoza. Stephanie Crystal Zaragoza. Leilani Clarissa Zarate. Arwin Zavala Avila. Vanessa Zendejas. Camila Morales. Hugo Medina. Ayla Marie Adams. George Sixtus. Evander Townsend. Damaris Devon Butler.
This concludes